All right, so we're having some little difficulties here. YouTube was not letting us end our test stream. Turn that down. So I think we're back on now, and we're having some audio issues. We're all fixed. We had this like whole new fancy setup and a little intro with music, and none of it was going. So hopefully we did not lose anybody. I know it looks like we lost quite a few people already. 6 feet, Jake. It's just camera angles. Look how far away he is. I can't even get to him. He's at least 12, 13 feet from me. Look, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot, 7 foot. Keep scooting away. 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 feet, 11 feet. It's 12 feet, easily 12 feet right there.
I'm sorry.
So that's 12 feet.
We can barely hear you, though. You can't hear me at all?
No. Hello.
Here, you keep talking.
I'm talking. Hello. It sounds fine on my computer. Keegan, turn your volume up. It sounds fine on my computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
People, come on now.
Oh, it's with the music. Everything's good now. Okay, guys. Oh, my goodness. We wanted to change some stuff up because I decided this beautiful man over here should be on screen with me. All right. When he was smooth faced, he refused to come on screen, but he's got a little bit of a stubble. It's starting to grow back now. By the time we're back, everything's going to be back to normal. So it's good to have all of you here. Thank you for hanging in there. If some of your friends like tuned out, right now, whatever you're doing, just stop and share with everybody. Say, hey, get back on. Invite some friends. Tell them to get on here right now. Share that site. Share the channel with somebody right now. Tell them to check it out. And we're going to do just a really quick little Exodus mini here tonight, guys. Who is this guy? This is my friend, Smandrew McSmannel. All right,
Andre.
Not to be confused with.
Just call me Andre.
This is Andre McAnal.
Daniel McAndrew.
Wait, so who is next to Rob? Hey, good to see everybody out here on the chat. We're starting to kick in now. Hey, if you're on there, make sure say a little hi on the chat here, so we know you're here. We want everybody. We want to know who's all out there. We want to know who's there. So everybody say hi. Everybody say happy birthday, Menace, because he was celebrating with Grandma and Grandpa for his birthday.
That's not how it works. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Of course you have to say konnichiwa.
Menace. All right, everybody. Also, it was Noah's birthday. Noah Martin turned 16 on Monday. So happy birthday to you, Noah. We got to drive by.
Can't even believe he's already 16.
Yell at him. They grow up fast, Andrew. They grow up so fast.
They grow up so fast.
It was only yesterday that I felt like he was just 15. And here we are now.
And I was probably about 20 pounds lighter.
All beard, though. It was all beard. 20 pounds of beard. And everybody give a big shout out to Marin. Is Marin on here?
Marin, are you on here?
It's Marin's birthday right now. Today is Marin's birthday. And so happy birthday to Marin, also 16 years old. So happy birthday to you, Marin, if you're on here. She might just be celebrating her birthday. There she is. Thank you all. Happy birthday to Marin. Everybody say happy birthday. Delaney, is it your birthday? Because you're saying me. I don't know if it's your birthday or not, Delaney, but happy birthday to you.
Love it.
So happy birthday, Marin, Noah, Caden, Rachel Myers. You got a birthday coming up on Friday, too. So happy birthday to Rachel coming up here. Molly.
That's a lot of emojis, Molly.
Make sure you get your sister something real nice for her birthday. All right there, girls.
Coronavirus? No. What?
Delaney, I'm very confused by your chats, but I'm glad you're here with us. I'm glad you're here joining us, guys. It's going to be, we're going to go through this pretty quick because we're already running a little late. Minus, we still haven't got you anything for your birthday, but I heard Rhonda drop some stuff off for you. Kate, I have your gift card. It's right here. It was in my hand. I was driving by your neighborhood and I was going to give it to you and leave it at your doorstep. As I was going past one of your streets, though, I realized you moved a while ago. So I was about to leave this at your old house, and I was just going to, ring the doorbell and run and then take a picture and, make a joke about social distancing. As I was, going over to your old house by Cordell, I realized I think they moved. So I did not drop this off, and I still have it, though. Luckily, I didn't get it, but we do have your gift, all right? So I'm going to drop this off on my way home tonight, all right? Tonight, Kate. So Avery, if you're fast, just run out there real quick and snatch it if you see us pull up and get it. Or Matt, you might want to get it too. So this will be on your doorstep. It's got labeled Kate from the best student pastors ever.
Can't
all right.
wait.
So there you go. Hey,
Jonas, I do have your air freshener still.
Bring it on there.
If you're on here, I don't know if
he's
Jonas
on
is
there.
on here tonight, but if you are, I will be getting that to you. Sorry.
And Keegan, I hope you had a good birthday with your mom. So celebrated mom's birthday for Keegan's mom. So we got a lot of birthdays this week. Anybody got birthdays next week? Is anybody coming up? I don't know if whose birthday's next week.
I don't know whose birthday.
Hey, if you have a birthday next week, let us know. We want to make sure we can say happy birthday to you, celebrate. There's a lot of people driving around honking their horns.
All over the
all
place.
the time. That used to drive me crazy. Like if you just heard people driving around honking your horns, like, come on, people. But now it's like, oh, happy birthday or whatever we're celebrating.
Yes.
Good stuff.
I
It's
need
Will's
to.
dad, your brother-in-law.
Is he honking his horn?
No, it says Will said it's his birthday next week.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. I got him a birthday present.
And Haley Gregory will definitely be with your family for your birthday. I'm sorry. It's just, that's the world we live in.
Yep.
And now they're talking about that it might possibly get moved back to the end of May. Have you seen that?
Nope.
Yeah. They were just saying today they were releasing some stuff saying that they might push the social distancing to the end of May and not May 15th. So,
Well, just
yay!
God bless
That's
them.
good stuff. So, I'm sorry.
Stop.
I know.
Well,
I know, Ethan. It's tough. So, hey, anyway, we're going to jump into some things. I do have another prize. So, I got this. This is the Grand Easter Bunny. It's a giant chocolate bunny that was brand new in box, donated to us by Marin Woods. I don't know where she got it from, but I left it in my office yesterday, right by the window. And I don't know about you guys, but it was a pretty sunny day out yesterday.
kind of pretty warm.
I got a little sunburn. And so apparently our Grand Easter Bunny, I don't know if you guys can see this, but that little mark right here, that's where his head slowly melted and just slid down the box down to here inside his hollowed out stomach. So it's still in the box. It still tastes perfect. All right. So this is tonight's game winner. All right. A one-of-a-kind Grand Bunny, pre-melted for you. All right.
Yikes.
So it looks a little bit more like a murder scene, but it's
you
still
won't-
going to taste good. All
But
right?
you won't
Still
feel
be
bad
good.
taking that first bite.
Yeah, and
'cause
especially if you didn't get anything for Easter.
Rob already destroyed it for
This
you.
is it for you. All right, so we'll put this right over here. We're going to play a little game. We're going to play a little game here today called Holiday or Not a Day. One of my daughters, this whole thing got inspired because one of my daughters said her birthday should be a holiday. And of course, the other kids in the family were like, that's ridiculous. So we found a little game called Holiday or Not a Holiday. These are all either holidays in the month of April or not real holidays in the month of April. You have to decide. So there she is. All right.
That sounds like a fantastic
So
game.
here's what we're going to do. We're going to put something up there. You got to decide, is that a real holiday in the month of April? All right. So first person to answer correctly gets the point
Yep. So you just got to be quick on your feet. I'm going to be watching
for
first person.
the Grand Bunny, made by Palmer.
Palmer Chocolates.
Making candy fun. And
we know
that's
that
fun.
We know that we don't know how much it costs, but we do know that there is a 48 cents involved in it.
It also comes with games and activities.
Ooh,
all right?
activities.
That just doubled its worth. So here we go. Our first one is
Hug an Australian Day.
Hug an Australian Day. Is that a holiday or a not a holiday? I don't know any Australians, do you?
I don't.
Jill's boyfriend
is the only Australian that
he's
I've
not
ever met.
around.
Rachel Myers says holiday. Some people say no.
Meadow says sure.
Okay.
So who
Well, let's see what
let's
the
see,
answer
the actual
is.
thing is
It is a holiday. April the 3rd.
But here's the problem. That holiday didn't happen this year. You couldn't hug Australians.
Nope. It was social distance.
It doesn't say Australians you know either. So next April 3rd, if you see any Australian, you are legally required just to give them a hug.
Yep.
No questions asked.
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
So who got that point?
Rachel Myers.
Rachel Myers. Good job. It's her
Number one.
birthday
Here's
coming up.
question
Birthday
number
present.
2. Don't go to work unless it's fun day.
We'd go to work every day then,
Yeah,
buddy.
I
Every
know.
day is
Every
a
day's
holiday
fun day
for
for
us,
us.
all right? When you get to go to work with these two fellas, every day's a holiday.
It's
all right?
just
Is that a holiday? Don't go to work unless it's fun day.
see lots of no's. It
No,
isn't.
no, not a day. It ain't.
Bree Roush says yes. Bree, you're the first person that said yes, and you were the only person that is correct.
Yeah,
Because it is a holiday on April
26th.
the 26th.
April 26th. Wait, that's a Sunday. And it is a holiday.
Don't go to work unless it's fun day.
April 26th is going to be a fun day because guess who's preaching? This guy. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. All right. So tune in, guys. All right. Tune in for Big Church. Here we go.
When is that a thing? Here's the next one.
Drink a chocolate milkshake day. That should be a holiday if it's not. Drink a chocolate milkshake day unless you're lactose intolerant. Then it's not a good holiday. What do we think here, people?
Who is
Oh
it
wait,
first?
my scroll stopped.
No, I got it. Well, Jake Rippey, you were correct because you were the first one to say it is not,
It's
a,
not
holiday.
a holiday, but that's
Jake
not to
Rippey.
say you can't celebrate it
Jake
anyway, guys.
Rippey's the first one.
You can still have a good time drinking a milkshake, though. All right, so.
Okay, holiday. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
All right, next one. National Scoop the Poop Week. This is a whole week-long holiday.
National Scoop the Poop Week.
Yeah.
We're talking animal
Spring-
poop or
spring is in the air.
or like your own poop?
Spring is in the air. I just lost to see who.
There was a lot of what.
Yeah,
Keegan
well,
said
it's-
holiday. Jake
It's
said
either.
isn't.
Well, I think it's either Alex or Kendall. Alex Hunt or Kendall Myers. We'll just give you both a point. Alex and Kendall, you both get a point.
What was it? It's a holiday?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's totally.
Don't leave us hanging
Sorry,
over there,
it's
man.
totally holiday. It's the
Last week of April.
That was
Hey,
my
that's
fault.
this week,
Darn it!
right?
No, next
No,
week.
next
Well,
week.
This is the last full week. Next week.
So when can we celebrate it?
I don't know. It's so confusing.
Next
I
week.
bet it's next week. I bet it's
Starting next Monday. Go scoop some poop, people.
just a shorter holiday week this next time.
Well,
all right, here we go. The next one is Draw a Bird Day.
Draw a bird.
Draw a Bird Day.
I don't know if there's a day that goes by that I don't draw a bird. Just saying.
Let's see.
Some days I just like to sit outside my window and draw birds.
Alex Hunt, you were the first to say no, and Meadow, you are the first to say it is. So let's see
The
which one of
answer
you
is-
which one of you is right. Meadow, you got it right because it's a holiday.
April 8th. How many of you
April
guys?
the 8th.
What bird did you draw on April 8th?
I didn't draw a bird this year.
This guy hates.
I took the year off.
He hates holidays.
Took the year off. You know,
Then you Santa Claus.
I just lost track of time.
Doesn't draw birds. Are your kids watching this?
Yeah.
All
they
right.
are,
Santa
probably.
is a thing, boys and girls.
They probably are.
Or not.
And I bet you there's some 6th graders on here. You just destroyed their life. All right.
All right.
Next
Draw
one.
bird day, April 8th.
Next
Here we go.
one is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Month. Is
The
it a
month?
holiday? The whole month is dedicated to grilled cheeses?
Man, I love a grilled cheese sandwich.
Ah. All right.
Is it a holiday? Hey, here's a little
Keep-
tip. I don't know if it's real or not, but instead of butter, use mayonnaise on the bread.
I don't know about that.
It's so good. You don't know it's even better.
That's coming from a guy who likes to eat peanut butter and ketchup.
It's
sandwiches.
even better. My
I do. I eat peanut butter.
I was making grilled cheese for my wife. She doesn't know that that's how I do it. She just found out. Mayonnaise, not butter.
I'm gonna go home and try that.
It's delicious.
Except I don't have.
Is it a holiday?
Oh yeah, I don't know. It totally is a holiday. Keegan, let's see. You were the first to say a holiday, so you got that right.
That's
Keegan.
all of April too?
Keegan, yeah, it's the whole month. The whole month.
Whoa.
Well, that was the other one was just a week. The other one was just a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
The whole month of April.
Whole month
Eat a
of
grilled
April.
cheese, people.
All right,
Eat
here we
a
go.
grilled
Next,
cheese.
next one. Declare it's summer before it's summer day. Is that a holiday or not a holiday?
I'm pretty sure we did that this April anyway, because they just said no one's coming back to school. So I think we already
Let's
declared
see.
that. Here we go.
Avery is the first one to say not a holiday, and Jake Rippey was the first to say it is a holiday. So Jake's like quick to the trigger, man. He's like one of the
He's
first ones
on
every
it.
time.
He's on
So
it.
Jake, you say yes. Avery says no. Which one of you is right? Avery, you got it right. It is not
a holiday. Hey,
Not
Jacob,
a holiday.
it would make me really happy if, like, while we're doing this live stream, if your computer was sitting here, but if you scooted all the way across your room like you normally do here on a Wednesday night. So if you could, like, sit way over and just watch the stream from the side, that would make me really happy. I like that. I hope that's how Jacob's experience is.
Okay, here we go. Next one. Talk Like Shakespeare Day. Is that a holiday or not a holiday? Talk Like Shakespeare Day.
Talk like Shakespeare Day.
Let's see. Rachel Myers says it was the first to say a holiday, and Chloe Tozak was the first to say no. So it's between Rachel and Chloe. What do you think? Do you think it's a holiday?
I'm trying to think of Shakespeare, and I don't know any, so I hope not.
Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah. Thine? Like King James Version style? Thine art correct, young squire.
All right, here we go. It is a holiday.
Thine April 23rd is beautiful like the smoothness of Andrew's skin.
It's not so smooth anymore, though. Rachel, is that your second one, Rachel?
That is.
Okay,
Myers have 3 points together, though.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
impressive. Okay, here we go. Next one. Halitosis or Bad Breath Awareness Month. Is that a holiday, not a holiday? Let's see. All right, Kirsten Haskins was the first one to say holiday. Kendall Myers was the first to say not a holiday. So which one is it? Let's see. Not a holiday.
Not a holiday.
So Kendall, the Myers rack up another one.
I think let's do one more just for the heck of it.
Well,
but
we only have one more anyway.
then-
All right,
then
here
we're
we
good.
go. International Post a Picture of Yourself Doing a Handstand Day.
I got this. I'm going to do a handstand right now.
So what is happening right now?
Handstand. I'm totally doing it.
We have like a big hole in the stage that he just dipped under. That's incredible. They're
Handstand.
Nick, they are not cheating.
Did a handstand right
All
there.
right. So William Shapiro was the first to say holiday. Oh, wait. I posted it.
You put the holiday. You already put the answer.
All right. We're gonna do a different one.
What do I do that handstand for?
This is a tiebreaker. Oh, this is a different one. We'll just do this as our last. When is Bulldogs or Beautiful Day? Okay.
Tiebreaker, winner.
So this is a holiday.
Oh.
So you're gonna put in the date that you think this is. When is Bulldogs or Beautiful Day? The Bullards should know this one. You put in the day, and
We
as
have
soon
some
as
other people. I don't know. I didn't see Carson on here,
as
though.
soon as I see somebody that picks the right answer, you will get the answer right.
Carson has a bulldog, right?
Yeah. Carson does. So far, haven't seen it. Ooh, Avery, you were close. Haley, you were close too.
Kirsten put 4/16. She included the month. April
Yeah,
30th. Look at you. Alex Hunt spelled out the whole word.
No.
Good job, Alex.
Kendall Myers.
Kendall got it. She's Googling something. There's no way.
Kendall got it. It's April the 21st.
That was a little late, but she nailed it. Kendall!
I think the Myers are just going to have to share the bunny.
Guess who's getting a birthday present? Yeah. It's got a bow tie.
Wait, Kendall. Did you guys get this for Marin for Easter?
Funny with W. That's the one we got her. All right, we're going to put this down in the basement.
Yep.
Down here. And we will be dropping that by your house right after service gets over. All right. So we'll jump into that.
That's crazy.
Molly, you haven't gotten Rachel a present yet. You just did, Molly. All right. That's your present. Congratulations. Myers for the win. Good job. You guys don't even need to get Rachel anything for her birthday now.
Nope.
It's done.
Yeah, you got to
It doesn't get better than that. Look. Guys, it's got a word search. Amaze. Find the match. All right. It's got a sweet box that it's already wrapped in.
Wrap that thing up.
You're good to go. That's got everything you need right there. All right. Hey, guys, it's an Exodus mini, so we're going to jump right into it. Just have just a short little time here. We have been going through our devotional stuff of the 90 days in the New Testament. I say this wrong every time. New Testament in 90 days. And so on Wednesday nights, we are just taking little bits of scripture and stuff of what pops out during that devotional and kind of sharing it here on a Wednesday night. And so don't forget, before we jump anything, join us on Sunday mornings. Then on Sunday mornings, we'll meet again, or Sunday mornings.
Sunday evenings.
I miss
Sunday evenings.
I miss Sunday mornings.
Hey, can I just say, it's been really cool seeing, like, hopping on and reading through the comments and the conversations that are happening through the YouVersion app of what questions that people have, or students are having, and seeing leaders answer those questions and just have good dialogue between it. It's been really cool to see that. So,
Yeah,
you should join.
Yeah, definitely get on there, check it out. It's got like 3 chapters a day. If you don't make it through all 3 chapters, it's totally fine. Get through it one, skip, like, kind of just keep up, get through parts, find parts that make sense to you. Just be a part of it. All right. So we're going to be kind of going over some of that. There was a little bit of the reading. It reminded me of something. And I don't know for you guys, I don't know if this happens to girls a lot. So girls in the chat, you can kind of let us know if this ever happens to you. So I want to hear from our ladies in this, because I know guys do this a lot. This is an apple, Andrew.
Yes, that is.
This is an apple that's been sitting on the counter that Lisa Bullard got the week and a half before refuel.
Is it soft?
So you can see the color of this. I found this in there like about 30 minutes ago.
Well, it kind of looks normal.
It looks like it's been painted. It's got this really weird.
It's got like a.
So it's really
Here,
soft.
I'm going to hold it up.
Here's what happens though. So I don't know if you guys.
It doesn't really. It's not translating on the camera.
It's not. It's wrinkly though.
It
It's got some like wrinkles and
looks kind of hazy.
So a lot of times what might happen is somebody.
Oh.
That's brown. So what happens a lot of times is you might taste a bite of something and be like, oh, this is so gross. And then what do you do when you taste something gross? You're like, oh, it's so nasty. Try it. You should taste this.
I totally would, but I'm allergic to apples.
Or has this ever happened to you?
Raw apples.
Have you ever done that, like where someone tastes something and you're like,
oh yeah.
have you ever like been the one that says, oh, let me try it then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we
Or-
say something nasty, and I also found this. So this is vanilla creamer from Refuel Weekend. This has been sitting on top of the fridge in there. So like you can, if you ever open, oh boy, that's right. So guys will do this a lot of times where they'll just be like, oh man, smell this. And they'll like shove it in somebody else's face. And this is what guys do. We like smell it because we're like, oh, is it really? Or if they'll smell them like, oh, really? Let me get that. Let me smell that. And then like, oh boy. Oh, it's so gross. And we like smell it right afterwards. So I want to know, girls, do you do that too? Because I totally know it's a guy thing.
I will say that my daughter, just the other day, was like opening up something in the fridge and she's like, hey, taste this, see if it's bad.
Yeah, they want you to do it.
Yeah.
So Molly says she does it. Some girls say yes. Some girls say no, we don't.
Ashley said yeah. Haley
Well,
said yes.
Kindle's a little too uppity for
Delaney.
3-month-old
seriously?
fruit.
All right, we're bringing over that bad apple to your house, Delaney, since you said it sounds like delicious.
Oh,
Yum.
that apple was
Pithy.
what a distinct flavor to it. All the time. If you gag, you smell it again. Thank you, Meadow,
That
for
is
being.
true.
That is
That
very
is true, Meadow.
Because if you see a friend go, "Ugh," you're like, that couldn't be that bad. Let me get that. And we do this thing where we're like, we have to experience it. I still. Have you ever touched an electric fence outside?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did a friend after you touched it? Did your friend have to grab it too?
Oh yeah. We even held hands to see if it could like go through us before.
Guys were
One of my favorite electric fence stories, you know those like invisible fences?
yeah.
I remember we like put on the
Like
collar.
the dog collar.
Yeah, we put on the dog collar and ran across the fence to see how bad it really hurt.
And then if one friend hurts,
Of course, all of us.
yeah,
tried.
everybody's like, nah, it's not that bad.
All
Let
of us
me try that for myself. And we do that. Every friend that I had that touched an electric fence was because someone else touched it and reacted, and they're like, oh, I got to see for myself. And then they grab it like, whoa, yep, that's electric, all right. So all that to say is what I read in John this week kind of stuck out to me and reminded me of that. And so in the 90 days through the New Testament, we're in the book of John right now. And in John, we see this cool part here where in the very beginning, people are starting to come and follow after Christ. And it's really interesting because a couple people started following after him. And something stuck out to me in John chapter 1. If you have a Bible or something, guys, or you can follow along, we adjusted the screens and lighting a little bit, so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. But in John chapter 1, we have Philip, who was already following after Christ. And he comes to his buddy Nathaniel, and he says, we have found the very person. So he's talking about Jesus. Philip's encountered Jesus, and he says, we found the very person that Moses and the prophets wrote about. His name is Jesus, the son of Joseph from Nazareth. And I like Philip's response. His response is, Nazareth. Can anything good come from Nazareth? And Philip replied, come and see for yourself. Here's the deal. Nathaniel, when he's like Nazareth, because Nazareth was like a nothing town. Everything was focused on Jerusalem. Jerusalem was where it was at. Nazareth was like, who cares? It's nothing. Nazareth was the equivalent of Andrew's beard now. All right. This is a Nazareth beard. What he had before was like, that was a big deal. This is just a stubble. And so he's saying, like, what can good come from that? Did that sting? Did that take it too far?
No.
It's coming back. It'll get there. I could compare mine. There's nothing. All right. There's nothing. And so what his point was is like,
Sorry.
what did it hurt a little bit?
No, it didn't. No.
I'm sorry. Social distance, pat on the back. So his point was, what could be so great about this Jesus guy? I mean, this was a good reaction, right? This is a normal reaction. His buddy just came and told him, hey, I found the Messiah. Okay, where? Nazareth, this little podunk town, like a population of like 400. Like there was nothing there. And so Philip's response is great, guys. And this is what I just want you guys to think about for a second. So just kind of listen to this real quick and think about this. Philip's response is, come and see for yourself. The same way when you have something, we use something gross as our illustration, but when, we are very much like, I want to find out for myself type of people. If someone tells you something that doesn't sound quite right, what's the first thing you do? Like if they tell you like, oh, I heard baseball's starting up in a week, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, I like Google it.
Yeah, you Google it. We go straight to that. We're like, I gotta see this for myself.
Hop on Twitter.
Even if it sounds like legit, we're still like, hold on a second. And we go straight to finding out ourselves because that's just who we are. We find out ourselves. And so Philip's response to him is like, hey, look it up. Hey, come find for yourself. Come hear this Jesus guy yourself. Philip doesn't get angry. He doesn't respond like mad about it. He just says, come see for yourself. And sometimes when we're really passionate about something, we can respond in anger or frustration. If I was just like, hey, Andrew, baseball's dumb. It should only have 5 innings and they should play 20 games. Your first initial emotion is
absolutely not.
He gets so angry at me when I talk about that stuff. But he could also say, hey, Rob, come play baseball for a while. You'll see that it's a fun game. Come to a game with me, and I will show you how to watch baseball and enjoy it. It's a leisure game. I'll show you how to check the scorecards and keep track of everything. He wouldn't do that with me because he doesn't have patience with me for that, but he could. You've never once invited me.
You've never asked. Actually, you have.
And usually by the 4th inning, I'm ready to go. So, yeah. But Philip's response here is really cool, guys. He just says, hey, come find out. Because he knows you come and you listen to Christ and you make the choice for yourself. And I just like that response to that. You may have been around people where they argue their faith. And I just want to encourage you guys, like, you don't have to do that. You can apply this. You can say, hey, if someone's like, oh, you're a believer, and they start doubting it, you don't have to argue with it. You can just say, hey, come find for yourself. Come check it out. Come with me to church. Well, right now, get online. Come check out some of this stuff. Hear about this Jesus that I follow after. You can have like thoughtful and caring conversations and not get worked up, not fight, not immediately feel offended by it. And I just love that we can invite people to come hear about Christ for themselves. I know, and I don't know if you were any different, Andrew, but I know for me, like inviting someone to church, I was always scared because I didn't have all the answers to tell them. And so if I invited them to church and they're like, why? Why do you believe in Jesus? I didn't always have the right answers when I was, younger in high school. And I was afraid, so it froze me, so I didn't invite anybody. And I love, one of the cool things about, student ministry and what we do is just saying, hey, you can invite somebody and say, hey, I don't have all the answers, but you should just come. You should just check out my church. You should just hear about who Christ is. And we can just kind of invite them to see who Jesus is. And this other cool thing, and here's what I want you guys to really think about, is if you just put that last one up. Is just this week, go see for yourself. Don't just take my response to it or Andrew's or, your small group leader. Get in with God's word for yourself. Go see for yourself. So if we're sitting here saying, hey, man, Christ changes lives, and you don't know, or maybe you're having questions about it, my response to you is, hey, come see for yourself. Get in that devotional stuff we're talking about, or find something shorter for you, whatever it works for you. Get in God's word. Try praying about something. Try seeing if God responds to your prayers. Try and come see for yourself. So spend some time praying, because the cool thing is Nathaniel ended up believing because he was willing to pursue to see if it was true. He was willing to say, hey, I'm going to go see for myself. And I'm going to see if all this stuff these other guys are talking about is real. I'll check it out myself. And he was able to become a believer. He became a disciple. He followed after Christ because of that. And so, students, this week, come see for yourself. Get with God. Give him your prayers. Spend some time in his word. You heard from Ethan last week through his testimony saying, I'm getting God's word and I see it. It's real in my life, and I'm learning so much from it because he's pursuing after. He's seeing for himself. And I think the other cool thing is, just because we're not meeting together live, you can still invite someone to see for themselves. You can still talk to your friends, be like, hey, come check out my church. Hey, come see for yourself. Come see what my church is still doing right now. And so I just thought that was a cool little thing that I got out of this past week, just reading through that devotional. And I just want to encourage you guys, come check it out yourself. Get in that devotional. Be a part. We can, if you are interested in that, just let us know. Let us know in the chat room right now, and we will make sure we send you something. Kelly Cram's kind of sending out invites to the high school one, and I can send out stuff to any mid-schoolers that aren't on it. You can just jump right in and join with us, and it's pretty cool. So that's really everything. We try to keep these Wednesdays pretty simple. Sorry for the earlier little technical difficulties, but yeah.
Yeah, it was good to be back with you all.
A little virtual hug for everybody. I'm really glad to see this guy on stage. He's up here with us. He needed to be up here with us. So hey guys, have a great next couple days. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Join us Sunday morning at 10:30 through Blue Springs YouTube site, and I'm going to be doing the teaching this Sunday. So it's probably going to be stuff you've already heard. I'm going to reuse some material, a little bit of it, and get some new stuff too. So but join us, and we'll also see you next Sunday night.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We love you guys. We'll see you later.
All right. Take care. Wash your hands. Stay far away from everybody. Love y'all.